My mission is simple, to make you money. I'm here to level the playing field for all investors. There's always a bull market somewhere, and I promise to help you find it. Mad Money starts now.
Hey, I'm Cramer. Welcome to Mad Money. Welcome to Cramer. I'll be able to make friends. I'm just trying to make you some money. My job is not just to entertain, but to teach. So call me at 1-800-743-CNBC or tweet me at Jim Cramer. They did it again. They did it again. They buried FAANG, my acronym for Facebook, Amazon, Apple, Netflix, and Google. By they, I mean the motley crew of Freeport, McMoran, Cleveland Cliffs, a bunch of other natural resource companies that Wall Street is now so totally enamored of, all of which rallied nicely once again today. And that's why the Dow, filled with the now much beloved industrials, gained 97 points. S&P advanced 0.07%. Tech-heavy NASDAQ, well, what did that do? Yes, it dropped 0.37%. No traction there. Now, today's NASDAQ drop wasn't as bad as yesterday's tech wreck, where most of FAANG and its lookalikes just got clobbered. But this is a strong rotation. When you zoom out, only Facebook and Alphabet, the parent of Google, have really done anything this year, up 15% and 32% respectively. That's because they're all about advertising. The ad business is booming thanks to the great reopening. Netflix is off more than 8% after that weak quarter. Amazon's up less than 1%, even though it shot the lights out. Apple's actually an amazing quarter. Well, Amazon was an amazing quarter, too. Apple's actually down 3%. Again, despite excellent earnings, it's suboptimal for certain. Meanwhile, Freeport McMoran, the largest copper miner, rallied 60% so far. Cleveland Cliffs, new steel Colossus, we had them on recently, up 39%. Hey, Cramer fave Nucor soared almost 75%. They're leaving big tech in the dust. But you know what? I'm not ready to give up on FAANG, and I'm going to tell you why. First, FAANG is not a real thing. It's just an acronym I came up with a long time ago as a convenient way to talk about a handful of unbelievable stocks with fabulous prospects. We should have recalibrated that and M for Microsoft at some point. That's up 11% for the year, but it doesn't scan well, and it ruins the alliterative humor that I came up with. These companies don't necessarily have that much in common. This is the year to own Facebook and Alphabet, the advertising plays. Other years were better for Netflix or Amazon or Apple, so don't assume they all deserve to trade together. It's just ETFs that put them together, stealing my FAANG, of course. Second, right now we're experiencing an incredible economic boom in this country, the likes of which we haven't seen in decades, maybe 100 years. We've got ridiculously low interest rates, the Fed's printing money, and President Biden's governing like Huey Long, a chicken for every pot, a car in every garage. This is a once-in-a-lifetime boom, people. And sure, when the economy is good, this good, FAANG's a lot less enticing. But look at the long haul, will you? Over the last 10 years, Facebook is up 724%. Apple's up 934%. Amazon's up 1,559%. Netflix is up 1,408%, and Alphabet's up 766%. By the way, Microsoft's up 856% over the same period. S&P, how'd they do? Up 212%. Dow, how's that going that everybody loves so much? 156%. Well, that's hardly suboptimal. These are great. Doesn't this merit something? These are Hall of Famers. Do we just decide, you know what, forget them? Now, granted, this year Alphabet's been the best performer in the group, but over the long haul, it's been one of the worst performers. Does that mean we should throw all of them away to double down on the cyclicals like Cleveland Cliffs and Freeport? I mean, not so fast. Which brings me to point number 3. Booms are great, but they don't last. Sooner or later, they're followed by a bust, often because the Federal Reserve sees inflation getting out of control and slams the brakes on the economy by raising interest rates. Now, I don't think that's going to happen soon. Fed Chief Jay Powell is adamant that he won't start tightening until we're much closer to full employment. But it will happen eventually. It always does. Once the economy slows down, the cyclical stocks collapse, and investors flock to FAANG plus Microsoft. These stocks are spectacular winners anytime there's a slowdown, although Alphabet could lag because of its advertising dependence that is so loved right now. I mean, it is kind of a self-correcting situation here. Fourth, you may think the FAANG names are has-beens. I mean, after all, there are no Teslas, get it? I mean, you don't see a lot of FAANG names in Kathy Wood's portfolio, right? ARK, she's going to be on Friday. Not this show. Tesla is incredible. But think about this. Does Tesla make a lot of money? No. How would it do without government subsidies? Good question. Is there a huge organization of great people under Elon Musk? We have no idea. Suppose he decided to retire. What happens then? I mean, who knows? Hey, maybe he's great on Saturday Night Live and he will retire. The FAANGs, on the other hand, are built to last. They have huge benches. They're not sensitive to the whims of the consumer. They're all sitting on massive piles of cash. They can reinvent themselves whenever they want. Fifth reason, they do, in fact, reinvent themselves. Facebook bought Instagram, and that made them a fortune. Now the company's working with consumer packaged goods makers as well as small and medium-sized businesses, help them boost sales. They have many other services that have only barely begun to monetize. Amazon was a bookseller, then it was a goods seller, then it was a web services company. Now it's also an advertising play with a machine called Alexa who responds to your every whim. It never stops, even when you wish it would. Apple used to be an Apple computer, right? That's what it was called. Then it got into music players and cell phones and accessories. Now it's got a rapidly growing revenue stream that came out of nowhere. How about Netflix? Used to be a mail-order DVD rental service. Then it became a streaming video company. Now it's also a film and TV studio. Alphabet was all about search, the core Google business. Then they bought YouTube. Now they've got Google Cloud. Hey, let's throw in Microsoft anyway. King of computer software, bunch of adjacent businesses, Xbox, LinkedIn, now Azure, their cloud infrastructure offering, which is the biggest of all. What about the cyclicals that are on fire right now? Let's see. Well, Freeport, which is a copper and gold company, used to be a copper and gold company. Cleveland-Cliffs was in the iron ore business. Well, last year they went out on a limb and bought some steel companies. Nucor, still steel. Each of them have been threatened by recessions, foreign competition. At times, Cleveland-Cliffs and Freeport had to go hat in hand for money to survive. The FAANG stocks, they don't have to do that. I know they're currently out of favor in the Wall Street fashion show, but I'm telling you it's temporary. You have to resist the urge to believe that FAANG is finished and dump it on the obituary chatter. It's why I've always told you to own Apple, don't trade it. How that? Okay, yeah, for this year, I'm a chump, all right? I'm a chump for this year that I didn't say sell Apple and buy AMC Entertainment, but I didn't. Now, you could argue I'm cherry-picking here, as there are plenty of other companies that could rival FAANG. I disagree. Time and again, the industrials and the oils and the financials and the railroads and the airlines and even most healthcare companies have run into trouble, either with the business cycle or the government. Other than some political grandstanding, no one has really laid a glove on FAANG. And you know why that is? It's because FAANG owns the future. When you have young, smart people on your side, you're going to win. And that's what these companies offer. Let me put it this way. These days, the best and brightest want to work for these big tech companies. When I graduated from school, the kids with the best grades generally went to Wall Street. Then again, Stanford was the backup school. The 70s and 80s, they were a different and dead world. As much as I may like the steels, the aluminums, the coppers, or even the garden variety industrials, and I like them a lot right now, they're simply not going to see the resumes that FAANG gets. Rich parents aren't pulling strings left and right to get their kids hired by Freeport McMoran. They want their kids to work at Facebook or Alphabet. Maybe their kids do too, and that's the real strength. Here's the bottom line. You can't fight the business cycle, but eventually the booming economy will wind down, and then the whole FAANG cohort will come roaring back. If you're incredibly nimble, you can swap out of these stocks and swap back in near the bottom. However, that's way too hard for me and for many people to pull off. That's why I recommend maintaining a diversified portfolio. You can have some cyclical exposure along with a FAANG name or two. This is what we do for the Charitable Trust, because you never know when they are going to turn around. But they will turn around, and when they do, I promise you'll regret abandoning them.
Don't miss a second of Mad Money. Follow @Jim Cramer on Twitter. Have a question? Tweet Cramer. #MadTweets. Send Jim an email to madmoney@cnbc.com or give us a call at 1-800-743-CNBC. Miss something? Head to madmoney.cnbc.com.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.